In this lesson, we'll show you how to add perimeter beams to Level 1. To start, let's go into the Level 1 structural view. We'll also change the detail level to fine, and the graphic level to shaded. Now, we're ready to start adding our perimeter beams. We're going to lay these along 4 axes, the grid lines that we have labeled A, C, 1, and 3. Now we'll go to the Structure tab, and from the Structure panel, click Beam. We'll add the default beam, the one you can see under the Properties window, the W12 by 26 range beam. To lay the beam, simply left-click your mouse at the intersection of grid lines A and 1, and then drag over to C1, and left-click again. Press Escape twice in order to exit out of the beam laying mode. As you can see when you zoom in on the center of the beam, it currently intersects a column. We'll show you later how to split the beam. Now we'll add some more beams. Go back to the Structure panel and click on Beams. While you're adding these beams, be careful to place them at the edge of the column rather than directly on top. In some instances, Revit will take care of the placement for you, so that you don't accidentally place a beam over a column. For instance, when you're placing the beam in the hollow portion of the column, rather than against the flat part. So, I'm going to just go ahead here and finish placing this last beam until we've created a perimeter for our project. Now we'll split the top beam, since as I mentioned, it overlaps the column. Go to the Modify tab, and from under the Modify panel, select Split Element, or use the keyboard shortcut SL. Now, just click on the section where the beam and the column overlap, and your beam will automatically be split. How far it is split is determined by the cutback value for the beam, which you can see under the Properties menu. Now that we've split this beam, we're going to go around the perimeter, checking out all the other beams that we've made to make sure there aren't any more columns that we need to split them for. Alright, you can see a column on the right now, so we're going to go ahead and split this beam as well. So now that our columns and beams are no longer intersecting, let's see how it looks in 3D view. So everything looks pretty good right now. Just be aware though, that if you need to change the elevation of your beams, you can always do it from 3D view, by clicking on the beam, and then changing the level offset from the Properties window.